All right. I've got a couple examples that have decimals in it, and I wanted to go through and see if I could make this um, simpler as well. With the fractions, I was trying to find a number that would clear the denominator. I guess if I really wanted to, I could multiply this entire equation by 10, but I'm actually just going to deal with the decimals and just work through. So I'm going to treat this basically just like any other problem. It just happens to have decimals in it. So let's jump into this. So basically, I'm going to do one thing. Just like every variable should have a coefficient. So if you see something like x, by itself, you should know that that means 1x. If you see minus x, you should also understand that that means that's a negative 1x, right? So the reason that I'm starting with that is in this particular example, you got minus parentheses 9.1x plus 10. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put a 1 in front of that parentheses because it's implied that there's a 1 there. So this is going to be a negative 1. So now, once I do that, very first thing, remember, is to get rid of the parentheses. So I got a negative 1 times 9.1. So that's going to be a negative 9.1x. And then I got a negative 1 times a positive 10. So that's going to be a minus 10. So now I'm just going to rewrite the rest of the equation. And then over here, this is 8.5x. So I am going to draw a line down, and I'm going to have a box and a circle, and then I'm going to have a box and another circle. So negative 1 will go in here. The 5.88x is going to go here. The 1 is going to go here. The negative 9.1x is going to go here. And then the minus 10 is going to go in the circle. And the plus 8.5x goes here. So now I just need to simplify the box and the circle on the right, and then we can move the circles with the circles and the boxes with the boxes. So if we look at this, I'm going to change the color up just to let you know. We got $9.10 plus $8.50. So the difference is going to be a negative 0.60 or 60 cents. So this is going to be this is going to be a negative 0.60x. And then over here we got 1 minus 10. So that is going to be a negative 9. Now that we've simplified that part, we can take this box, move it over here. So this is going to be a plus 0.6x. And then we're going to take this negative 1 and move it over here. And that's going to be a positive 1. And we're going to add these, combine them. So $5.80 plus 60 cents is going to be $6.40. And then over here, negative 9 plus 1 is just going to be a negative 8. And so the last step is to divide both sides by 640. And we got 1x equals, I don't know, oh, this is going to be, that's 80 cents. So it's going to be, let me calculate this. I don't want to make this mistake. So this is going to be a negative 8 divided by 6.4. So this is going to be a negative 1.25. So that is our answer. Now, we would plug this in, and I think in this case, it would behoove us to plug it in. So let's see, we'll have a negative 1 plus 5.8 times a negative $1.25 equals 1 minus 9.1 times a negative 1.25 plus 10 plus 8.5 times a negative 1.25. Wow. So if we do that, we'll have a negative 1 plus 5.8 times a negative 1.25. So that's going to be, on this side, it's going to be a negative $8.25. And then on the right, let's see, we got 1 minus parentheses 9.1 times a negative 1.25 plus 10 plus 10, and then we're going to do plus 850 times negative 1.25. And on this side, I also get a negative 8.25. So those check out. So this is indeed our answer. Wow. Okay, so you can see for those decimal questions, there's a lot of work going on. But it's still the same thing. Get rid of the parentheses, box it up, circle it up, total it, and then move the boxes with the boxes, the circles with the circles. All right.